was a pleasant change of scenery.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? All right. This way, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Yes. What?
Yes?
Excuse me. Can we try and focus on the matter at hand, please? Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside... Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Sersha Bo. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Sersha won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet, and I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence gathering. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the beyond that, as you were.
Hello?
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. That's what I told Commander Akande, but he insisted. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with it, that should do it. You're just... We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So if you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experience. Yeah, maybe. No, it's not really. Let's just stick to the job at hand, but maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundary, well, I don't think I need to tell you. We'll be here if you need us.
Excuse me. Ugh, I lived on Mars for an entire year.
Oh, hi there.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle.
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock out in the middle of nowhere?
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business!
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. Fine, he probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I've... Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. We need to make an example out of this guy. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
All in. I don't want to waste my time.
How are you doing?
Red and orange.
It's been a while since we had a chance to
Red and orange. As far as
Something I can help you with? Hey, slow down. I don't even know what you're talking about. What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. Oh, wait. You mean I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Holy crap. Really? Thank you. For everything. And...
this will all lead.
What was the name of that guy we contacted for the job?
He can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
Have something for me? Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was... He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Well, damn. If you want to make a name for yourself and... Still, you got my credits back, so it's not a complete... You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get... You think you can handle running with mine? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I see. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
It's been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Oh, there's just the usual